British manufacturer Westfield had been making track cars like this for nearly 30 years, all based on the shape of the iconic Lotus 7 from the 50s. This brand new model costs £25,000 and has no anti-lock brakes, no traction control, not even any doors. In the age of the iPhone, this is 2 cups and a piece of string.
Whilst it might look as modern as Tiff's tasting loafers, this is a real landmark for Westfield. Actually, it's the most modern car they've ever made. So, I best see what it's like then.
Mainly because it uses a brand new engine from a Vauxhall hot hatch, this is the first ever Westfield to pass the emission, noise and safety tests that allow the car to be officially sold in Europe. So I'm hoping it combines 1950s British exuberance with continental sophistication.
It's got a 1.6 litre turbocharged engine, kicking out 225 horsepower.
Those are the sorts of figures to keep us Brits happy. And to keep the Brussels bigwigs equally happy, it will do over 30 miles per gallon. Sounds like a perfect compromise, but it's not. To explain, let me put you in the driving seat with your feet on the pedals.
I think it's a mistake to put this style of engine in this car. The way the turbo, the boost is developed is all wrong. The boost builds up with only, I don't know, say 20% use of the throttle. And once the boost is in, the other 80% of the throttle doesn't really seem to do a lot.
In a heavier hot hatch, such an aggressive peaky power delivery can be fun. But in a lightweight track machine, a hair trigger gas pedal simply makes it impossible to drive the car smoothly and get the best from the chassis. However, putting the awkward power delivery aside, at 620 kilograms, the Westfield is still incredibly light. This Vauxhall Corsa VXR has an almost identical engine, but weighs twice as much.
Ready, steady, go!
0 to 60 takes just 4 seconds, an impressive time, which does at least mean it can outdrag kids in their tarted up Vauxhalls. Unfortunately, this light but quick design philosophy has led to some compromises in build quality.
This car is £25,000. Right, we'll just pull the door for starters. What's that? That's a bit of old nasty MDF with leatherette round it. £25,000. We won't talk about the steering wheel and how bendy that is, right? Let's talk about the adjustable steering column. That's actually too low for me. I want it to go higher, but just in case I want it to go lower, I could really get it down onto my knees. Even that would be too low for my daughter, and she's only 2.5. What's the point? I mean, what's that look? £25,000? Are you having a laugh? I love that. Maybe my opinion's been clouded for all the nice cars I've driven over the years, but I could make better in my garage than this.